For the love of love, for the nerve of love. What's the word of love? Know you heard of love. When you hear that shit, better feel that shit and rewind that shit for real. When you feel that shit, better hear that shit and rewind that shit for real. For the love of love, for the nerve of love. Know you heard of love. What's the word of love? When you hear that shit, better feel that shit and rewind that shit for real. When you hear that shit, better feel that shit and rewind that shit for real. I've been by myself, yeah. Can't you tell I do the most, do better than my last, yeah. You look like you seen a ghost, been focused on myself. Won't nobody else, yeah. Don't nobody else. Tell me how you really feel. They say that I've been tripping audio. Been focused on my health like I'm supposed. Stashing money safely, cracking codes. Saying golden season on the way. They just gonna act like they don't know. Even when I say I had enough, I don't have the weakness to fold. Smart enough to teach shit to old, but wise enough that I can guide the young. Time off, they acting like I'm done. Of course I'll find, I know that I'm the one. I'm bound to shine, you better know that. Shine. The smile of mine will earn a coda. Shine. The world is mine, I feel like Bojack. Shine. It's over when I say you know that. Shine. The words I felt, the more you show that. Shine. The words I felt, the more you show that. By yourself, I can tell you do the most, done better than your last. You look like you seen a ghost, been focused on yourself. Love. Don't nobody else. Love. Don't nobody else. Love. For the love of love, for the nerve of love. Know you heard of love. What's the word of love? When you hear that shit, better feel that shit and rewind that shit for real. When you hear that shit, better feel that shit and rewind that shit for real. For some reason, that was such a fast intro. It don't even matter, bro. We in here for IG Throwback Thursdays. As you can see, it's one of my favorite Devil May Cries that I got to play in my history of Devil May Cries. You can't even hear the music. Welcome to the ambiance. Welcome to the ambiance. Stop playing with me on my mom. Alright, no funny shit. Best Devil May Cry there is ever, and it happens to be the first Devil May Cry, so that's the cool part. We're not aiming for anything high or low today. I don't know how I'm even gonna jump into this. I don't know if I'm gonna play Heaven or Hell. I think I'm not gonna be able to play any difficulty other than normal, easy, or hard, because you gotta unlock certain difficulties. Not that serious, but we're gonna jump into this. I want to see everybody. I forgot the difference between gold and yellow, but we golden.
Devil May Cry.
We're gonna do our best to smack as much as we can. Yeah, forgot about this. Yeah. Let you feel the story mode.
You've heard of it, haven't you?
This is the original, so when they're crying out in order, this is the first one to start with.
When I was young, my father would tell me stories about it.
And it has narration.
Long ago, in ancient times, a demon rebelled against his own kind for the sake of the human race. With his sword, he shut the portal to the demonic realm and sealed the evil entities off from our human world. But since he was a demon himself, his power was also trapped on the other side. I never believed it. I thought it was just a child's fairy tale. But I discovered that this so-called legend wasn't a myth at all. Sparta existed. How do I know? Well, I met the sons of Sparta. Both of them. Though the same blood of their father flowed through their veins, the two battled each other fiercely like arch-enemies. It seemed as if they derived some sort of twisted pleasure from this brotherly fighting.
combat boots.
But in the end, only one was left standing.
Why? One of the dopest intros of all time. Pizza #1. It's the CTR scans. Or CRT scans. Don't know.
Sorry, not open for business yet. I haven't even picked a name for this joint, and I'm already getting calls.
Here you go. Woo!
You a customer too? Well, if you want to use the bathroom, help yourself. The toilet's in the back.
Is your name Dante, son of Sparta?
Where did you hear that?
From your brother. He sent this invitation for you. Please, accept it.
Invitation, huh?
Game over. Like, what the hell? That's a real what the helly moment. Time to get this party started. This is way more
This
badass,
party's
bro.
getting crazy. Let's rock.
It's stuck in his arm.
Don't bet on it.
Yo, what other Devil May Cry is better than this? What other Devil May Cry is better than this? Please tell me. We don't got no styles yet. I'm a trickster. I think I do the Story Master. There's no Devil May Cry better than this one. We'll get Stinger. Red Orb. That's our currency.
down. They got me. I ain't got a stinger. Stinger is how I stay on your ass. Now go back in the air. Look at that. Oh, yeah, she did it. Look at that money. Look at that money. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You ain't got to go. Out of here, man. It's light work. It's light work. It's pretty much, it's not just me streaming so y'all can see how good I am. It's you get to share the experience with me. And it's been mad long since I got to play DMC3. Mad long. Because he did not have to step into that pizza like that. Let me get my stuff, put my clothes together. Let's go.
I can already tell. Looks like this is gonna be one hell of a party!
That's a long way from Onimusha. What I get? I ain't get ass. Whatever. I would fight it all over again, but honestly, we don't have the upgrades we need to make that an S mode mission. Whatever he's saying, all that shit over here, don't even matter. Get out of here. Let's go. I do like Trickster though. This all happens in like the course of one night. This is not like dragged out. It's more like Resident Evil.
Damn it! You guys totally wrecked my shop, and I haven't even named it yet.
You can see the
You're
teeth.
gonna pay for that.
The teeth gritting. Boy, I said, tie these snakes on this motherfucking plane.
I hope you all have enough to cover all this.
They got mad at everybody. I don't get the sword back. Yeah, I still get the sword back. Well, at least it's still on top of whatever it is. So like, nobody can start. Nobody can make that. About to start. Come on. Let's get us out. This is the closest thing we got to this race. We gotta wait till they land. We forgot about you. You ain't making it, dog. This is the witch. I guess a boss already. I ain't reached the second one. I got my points up. Not fast enough to fight. Oh my god. And then the thing is, I think there is a move that allows, well, it should be like Swordmaster. I would have been able to attack repeatedly. Bing, bing, bing. Should have been broken. But Trickster allows me to do a dodge. That's the boss on first level. It's like, oh, you got the controls. I think one of these, I think this DMC allowed you to have dynamic difficulty. I'm not 100% sure. Big ass technical in the middle with nothing. Look at this shit. That made no sense. Maybe they didn't render enemies or buildings at the end of the town or shit like that. But it made no sense for you to do this, bro.
It's been nearly a year since we last met. Where does the time go?
I thought I was gonna yell out. I thought I was gonna be like, right, Virgil? That boy tracked that man. That was crazy.
No doubt you've got some fun playing for me. Right, Virgil?
The whole layout of the game is in front of you. Probably got another A. Probably a C because we got fucked up. A B, we do it again. I don't really care about that. We gonna do that one again. A only. Cause we ain't even go S mode. So don't judge me for going back into this Dwayne mode. I do like Royal Guard too. When I first learned, cause I was not using Royal Guard for nothing. When I found out Royal Guard was actually potent, I was like, oh, we're gonna do this. To the stinger. Air height, I don't need that till later. I'm about to do it to him. Second mission, the same mission again, it don't matter. Start off. Nah, I want to see that. That will change a lot of the direction. It will change a lot of the direction of the enemy. Let's just get that sword master quick. That's why I like Sting. Get him. It ain't over till it's over. And it's a bomb. Bomb up. Another good bomb. I ain't got enough moves yet, but I got that. Nice. Stinger on it. And the witch. Yeah, I can't do the job. It's amazing. Stinger is how you stay on them, though, regardless of where they at. Even though I had Swordmaster, I wasn't gonna swing fast enough. Where you had enough. All right, we can go. Still, I'm not gonna be a perfectionist, but let's see if we still see. Hey, let's go on to the next. We're gonna try and A it out. Hey, you guys got me fucked up. Oh shit. Cinematics.
Arkham. Well, doesn't it excite you? The Timon Negru has revived. The Great One, who once ruled this earth as the medium between the human world and the demon world. Isn't it a magnificent view? The greatest minds of their time, those who revered evil, constructed this glorious edifice. Now, after 2 millenniums of confinement, it can at last fulfill the purpose for which it was intended.
That's none of my concern.
Thanks.
Did he have it?
Of course, he's taking good care of it. After all, it is the only memento left from the mother you both lost.
But he has no idea of its true power.
Just let that man alone. I love those little Easter eggs. It's almost time for your boy to eat. Technically open up.
Come on, wimp.
I forgot about the taunt. Here we go. This is our first save. This is my first save. Let's see what happens when we come back here. Your dad, but no, level 3 on normal. Until next time, y'all stay golden. Hey, 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 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. When I say golden, cue the melody. Hey, don't you feel as fresh as me when I step golden? It's the recipe. Hey, don't you feel the melody when I step golden? Cue the recipe. Hey, don't you feel as fresh as me when I step golden? It's the recipe. Hey, don't you feel the melody when I step in? I like to introduce myself. Hey, I go by the name Goldmouth Indie. You say that you remember me. Wait, I'm nothing like I used to be. Go, oh, what a night. Tonight is the night. If you feel the vibes and don't act surprised. Felt really good to introduce myself. Not something that I'm used to myself. Go, I'm here tonight. I'm what you like. If you my type, I might change your life. It all could go left, but it'll be alright. When I say go, then cue the melody. Hey, don't you feel as fresh as me when I step in? Then it's the recipe. Hey, don't you feel the melody when I step in?